It's good. You rocking with your boy TheCzarr, all rights reserved. If you haven't gone over to community, head over to community and vote on the different things I dropped today that you're able to vote on. That's information dealing with this Saturday, exactly when I'm going to be having a live Eastern time. So if it's Eastern time, you're Pacific or you're across the ocean, check in at that time where it is where you're at. The goal is 100 people on the live, 100 people on the live, and I'll consistently start doing them instead of just at random times that I set up. And I will notify you when I do go live on different things and I have it going forward. Now, dealing with the live and other things that I have going on, what's important to understand is that, yes, the soundtrack skins is a strong indicator of different things that were going on. So that's what we're about to look at. So let's move forward with that. Now, there's 3 songs I was looking at in connection to the situation in this order: Train Food, Guardian Angel, and Whoa, parentheses, Mine and All. Now, the reason I put these 3 together, you can go listen to and check them out, but I'm going to give a quick synopsis of where I'm at mentally as far as these tracks go. Now, go ahead and check out the song Train Food. Train Food has detail, and it goes in a synonymous way to help give a picture to what actually may have been going on. If you listen to the song, it almost seems like a setup scenario of how he could have been approached, what could have been said to him, his reaction, and overall how the scene went down. Now, the train itself being mentioned, I don't personally see that listed and how this went down, but consider it that a train means he's traveling, and you hear the sound of the train on the tracks. So see it this way: he's on track, he has things moving a certain way, he's in motion, making moves, doing his thing. He ends up in front of someone that's just as depressed as him about life, just as throwed off about life. He realizes this, but he's unable to change the circumstance they're living in, because he has to focus on himself. As a man to another grown man, he's focused on himself. He doesn't have the ability to do for this person in a way that's unnatural or above and beyond to give them some type of closure or favor in a situation. So this is where he's at. His thought process is elsewhere. His mind elsewhere. His motion elsewhere. Even while he's traveling on track, he's not really prepared for the different things people do. Come on, when you guys pull up, turn on a song that I could listen to and pull down the window and bang it. Don't turn it on to be disrupted. Turn it on to get your shine. And you ain't got to speed away like that. People is weird, man. But he's on track, making moves, doing things a certain way. His mentality's a certain place. His actions a certain place. He's rocking with certain people. He even mentions how there's a lot of whack and weird people around him acting. And it seems like he's reflecting on things as far as his goals and what he looks to achieve while he's dealing with these people. And this is Train Food throughout the short snippet that we see many people taking shots at because they can't think beyond what's blatantly said on the track, whether someone's bragging about a chain or a car, since that's everything they want to big up. Funny. Now, work your way to Guardian Angel. When I'm listening to Guardian Angel, it seems like he gives a quick reflection back to the fake friends and fake people that he's dealt with moving forward, that this is the situation. But he's still acknowledging that he has something that's important to him, someone that's important to him, something he's thinking about, a person he's thinking about, a situation he's thinking about. It's just overall like he's given a mentality of gratefulness to some type of peace and closure to situations, and just overall inspiration that has come to him throughout all this time. He's inspired. You hear it in Guardian Angel. He's very, very acclimated by someone in their presence and how they overall were a strong force in his life. But he also is acknowledging to the Guardian Angel that he has fake people in his life that don't want him for no more than pain. People that aren't really for him. People that somewhat give some type of resentment in his heart, but at the same time, he counts on his guardian angel, someone holding him down. Everything he's been through, but worked his way to now. It's basically like relieving the pressure and having someone he could finally trust in, someone he could finally give respects to for being the people that keep him in mind, that hold him down, that are not pressuring him to a certain situation or scenario, but giving him some type of level of respect for the fact that he's dealing with what he's dealing with, but he has them to deal with it by his side. Then I work my way to woe, which almost sounds like the level of mentality after a tragedy. So what do I mean by this? Mind in awe. He's in awe at what happened. He's in awe at the people around him that are allegedly involved. He's in awe at the situation and scenario and how far it's gone and how far along he's come. He's all in awe at a lot of the different situations and the fact he's not dealing with the same problems. But at the same time he's in awe, he's sad in that scenario. And he even has a song by himself called Sad, but he's sad about what's going on because he can't really change the fact he's in awe. He can't change the greatness he's become, but also at the same token, he can't change how people feel about him. So he's just in awe. He's still stuck in awe because he can't believe everything's going down the way it went down as he dealt with from the start of it, from train food, this situation to the guardian angel, which he could mean his demise. You know, that's alleged. But even with that, his mentality's all over the place. He's still not seeing the end goal, but he does see that something is wrong, that something's the matter. But he's grateful for those he had around him that are real. You know, he has some level of gratefulness for everything that's occurred, but yet he's in a position where he's able to speak and act a certain way. He has a mentality that's given a level of praise and just admiration for the people around him, even if they're not admiring or showing him respect. So this is the thing, the respect level is gone. The fact that he's dealing with a situation puts him in a position where he really can't escape, but he knows that he has to make it out. So his mentality is all about making it out, and he's just fully in awe with his current situation, that he can change and things he can't, but he realizes it. And the in awe part, I think, is also to the guardian angel that we see in the predicament that held him down, but there's still that one person that has not, the people that aren't really around. And I would say he's most in awe about the fake friends he mentioned, people that switched up on him, that he never expected to switch up on him. Now, what does this song mean to me overall? Overall, when I think more about it, I think he's in awe because certain people that were around him weren't around when everything's going down. Certain people that was always holding him down and in his situation weren't really there to have his back when he thought it would be needed most. And he's in awe that he got caught in the situation he was. Now, I also want to say, in the song, Train Food, he was checked. Now, he was checked because he said they never seen him around there. Could this be alluding to Papano Beach, where he wasn't from, that he was getting checked by locals or people that were familiar in the area that linked up with others who were even more familiar, that caused his disassociation with ending up in the situation he did? Or he was in awe because he realized that there was somebody he never thought that was responsible, that it all dawned on him, that someone may have gave him a phrase, may have mentioned something, may have said something that led to the situation he was facing at that moment. I believe he was most in awe because at that time he was too late, but he probably figured out a lot of the different elements that worked together to place him in a situation to be facing the pain he was about to face. And I feel like these three songs, Train Food, Guardian Angel, and the next song, Mind in Awe, Woe, I feel like it was him acknowledging his situation all consecutively. That's why it's short, because think about it. To acknowledge certain situations, you don't really have the time most times when it's in a violent scenario, especially being that he never expected to be set up by people who he trusted in, people who he had some type of relationship with, and everything dawned on him. And I feel like his expression on the videos and things may have even been because he started realizing that he himself may have predicted situations that were going on around him when everybody said he was clairvoyant and stuff. No, I think he predicted the outcome and realized that it was going down exactly how he thought it would. What are your thoughts on these songs? Check it out on his channel, XxXTentacion, on YouTube. You know how I rock. All rights reserved.